Okay, so I've just got home and my battery lights come on. So luckily I made it home, but it could be one of three things. It could be the battery, it could be the drive belt, or it could be the alternator. Either way, I think I'm gonna have to get the AA out. What a money pit. In today's video, we've got to go rescue the van. In the last video, when I was on my way back from Bude, the battery light came on in the van, which was fine because when I got it checked out, it turned out it just needed a new alternator, and the only garage that would actually see it was Halfords in Penzance, so I booked it in there, and they've literally just called me. I'm literally out for a walk with my son along the promenade here, and they've just literally called me up and said, alternator's all fixed, it's all ready to go. However, there is now a fueling issue and the van won't start. So what that means is I now have to make my way to Halfords with my son, get my wife to come and pick him up and take him home, and I have to sit with the van while I wait for the AA. They said it's very intermittent, there's a chance that it might start, but I don't really want to get on the road with Charlie in the car seat and then end up breaking down at the side of the road. So it looks like I'm just gonna have to sit, hold tight, and wait for the cavalry.
Moonlight mirror through the trees, an angel's face in front of me, and time and spaces, tapestry, steady folds.
See the train? Yeah? You see it? Yeah. Look at that train, Charlie.
Heart is finally found, it's crashing through my chest, every beat like that.
There's the
steady
van,
drum.
Okay. Pull to open. There we go.
Is that straight?
Yeah, Daddy's daycare today.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be an injector because the way it comes up with the fault code, it's saying fuel pressure. I think it could be more pump related or a blockage somewhere.
Right. My wife will be here in probably about half an hour to get him.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and start. If it don't start, I'll just ring the AA.
Okay.
And then they can either tow it to the garage or whatever. Take this coat off. Take this off. Yeah. Bit warm, isn't it? There we go. Just take this off as well. There we go. Look at that. Right. Oh, Mummy's ringing. Mummy. No, he's looking because he thinks it's FaceTime. These kids these days, eh? Before anyone says, why did I use Halfords? Well, they're pretty much the only garage that would get the van in quickly within the week. All the others were like, oh, it's gonna be 3 weeks to do an alternator. So you start picking holes in these things and replacing things, and then other things go. Do you want to get up here? Bah! Fit the new toilet. Look at this. This was originally supposed to be for you, but look, Charlie, look. But I've actually I figured for times like these, when I've got a son with me that needs to watch TV. Yeah, don't hit the TV with that, please. You dancing? Can Daddy do it? Watch. Ready? Watch.
Dan is
Please.
on YouTube, and before his time working with Mr. Beast,
Careful. I get so much anxiety with him being up here. It's such a huge drop. And there's that gap at the back there as well. So, no touching the TV. I've only just got it. So we've kind of taught him how to get down off the bed. So he knows how to get down, but he just doesn't realise how far a drop it is. Do you want to have a go? Come on then. See? Long drop, isn't it? Did that scare you?
Yeah.
Did it? But Daddy was here to save you, wasn't he? Ah. Ah. Come on, Charlie, you can't be a part of Love Sundays without your shades. Here we go. Yay! We've got a camping trip coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to have to get like a guard to go across the front of the bed here, because he's just going to want to do that all the time, isn't he? Who's that, Charlie?
Hi.
We've been watching TV, Mummy.
Hi. What are you watching? Oh, you're wet.
Yeah, we had some water.
Did you have some water?
Yeah.
Have a kiss. Can I have a kiss? Cuddly baby. You watching Bluey? What are you watching? Is that Bluey?
Oh God. Okay, I think I've broken this.
You haven't.
I don't know. Yeah. No, it's fine. I've definitely broken the cup holder.
Come on, let's go home.
Oh, you're alright, bud. Okay, so I'm in two minds. Do I start the van and attempt to get it home and run the risk of breaking down on the A30? Or do I just call the AA here, knowing that at least I could probably stay here tonight if I need to, if it takes like 8 hours or whatever for them to get here. I mean, it's currently 4 o'clock, so I mean, I at least need to see if it will start anyway, right? Right. Let's give it a go. Oh. Nope, nothing. So the Halfords guy did say that they would help me push it down here just in case it needs to be towed out of here. Yeah. Oh God. This is what cars used to be like in the old days without power steering. Thanks guys, appreciate it. You did all the hard work, really. There's a heliport here. So now that I'm out of the way, pretty much, I need to log it with the AA and just wait for the cavalry. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are worse vehicles to be broken down in, and now that I've got a TV, I can pretty much just sit, chill out, watch some YouTube. I've also done something else which I'll show you in a minute as well, which can sort of kill a couple of hours if I need to. I've got cooking facilities. I've probably not got any food because I didn't expect to get the van back today. All in all, I could be stuck, broken down at the side of the road on the A30, but instead I've got somewhere to stay. Stealth camp at Halfords, why not? The AA say that they should be with me by 10 to 6. So in about an hour and a half, but you know, that's the initial. They're going to send a guy out in an AA van. He's going to see if he can diagnose why the engine won't start. They'll then realise it can't be fixed at the side of the road or in this car park, and then they'll probably have to send a recovery truck to then take the van home. Tell you what, there's a funny smell coming from this shipping container, and I wonder what it is they're actually storing in there. So not only do I have a nice flip down TV screen that I can use to watch YouTube or whatever I want to watch, in here I've actually installed my PlayStation 4. And I'll be honest with you, I'm absolutely no gamer whatsoever. I've had a PlayStation 4 for years. I've never been very good at it, but it's something that I put in the van thinking, well, I could actually use it to sort of kill some time. You know, like in the evenings when I park up somewhere and there's absolutely no internet whatsoever, that means that the TV's not going to let me stream anything, but I can still play games offline. So I thought I'll just put my PlayStation in the cupboard. I've not really wired it in yet. The HDMI does go into the back of the TV, but I need to run an extension cable through the cupboard so I can actually plug it in, because at the moment, in order for me to play the PlayStation, I need to take the power lead under here and kind of run it down and then plug it into the 240 socket that I've got down there, which is fine, it works fine, but it's just not tidy enough for me. I apologise to anyone that's not interested in games, but I need to kill the time, so installing this could not have come at a better time. Okay, so it is currently 20 to 6, so the AA should be here within the next 10 minutes. I mean, it hasn't said on the app that they're running late or anything, so I'm just gonna guess that they'll be on time. Ah, here we go. Just got a text message. We'll be later than we thought. 6 o'clock. I'm getting quite hungry now though. I don't actually know what I've got in the van. Right, let's have a look. So this is my rations. Baby food. Sweets, coffee, ginger nuts. Ooh, hello. There's a Pepsi there as well. Broccoli and Stilton soup. Steak and potato soup. Here we go. Now we're talking. Here's the thing, so the reason why they wouldn't do anything at Halford's because they don't touch fuel lines or anything like that. So things like alternators and bits and bobs like that can be done pretty easily by them, but they don't touch anything to do with your fuel. Okay, so now our estimated time of arrival from the AA is 6:15, so it's getting later and later. Right, well that's it. Halford's is officially closed. So now it's just me and the old girl. They're now telling me that it's going to be about 6:30 before the AA get here. Great! Right, so the last message said it would be at 20 to 7. It's now 20 to 7. And they've not texted me again to say that they're going to be a little bit later. So, they should be at any minute. I don't know whether I should go out and wait sort of in the main car park, because I'm kind of around the back here. I might do that. I decided to sit back in the van because they're still not here and it's gone 7 o'clock. And my hands were getting cold. I was happy as Larry, I was just in the back watching TV. So matey boy said, yeah, it's a fueling issue, I need to get it recovered. He couldn't take it on the van that he pulled up in because of the weight of the van, so he said he's going to have to call and get another van to come and pick up this van. So I've said, look, I can stay here tonight. Don't book it out now because, you know, at the end of the day, it's 8:15 now. By the time they get to me, it's going to be at least 9 o'clock. And then I've got probably about an hour to get it to the garage, and then it's going to be 11 o'clock. Kate's not going to be able to come out and get me anyway because Charlie will be asleep. So I've said I'll stay here. I'll log the call with the AA in the morning and just say that I need to be recovered from here and taken to the garage. Now I've got the important decision to make of what am I going to have for dinner. that's a toilet pipe, like right above the food. Just heard someone pull the flush. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed with myself about what I got for dinner. But kind of like, I'm just past hungry. I don't want to be cooking anything now. It's 10:30. So I got myself some cold sausage rolls. I'm literally going to put a bit of ketchup on a plate and just dunk it in. Lovely, I do enjoy that. Anyway, I'm not even going to heat them up, just straight out of the packet. Crumbs in bed. Oh, Kate would kill me. Right. There we go. Right, well, I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully I can get home at a reasonable hour tomorrow to see my wife and son. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
We're experiencing extremely high call volumes currently. Your call is important to us and will be answered as soon as possible.
Good morning. That was probably one of the first nights I've slept in this van, and I've not had the heater on all night. Like, I didn't literally switch it on once until just now. I put it on just to take the chill off, just so for when I got out of bed. But I slept really well. I've woken up with a completely red pink eye. So I don't know what, maybe it was the sausage rolls, I don't know. I've just got off the phone to the AA. They reckon that the recovery truck's going to be here about midday. It's now 8:30, so I've got a little while to wait. Oh, someone's ringing me. Hello?
Oh, hi there. All right, then. My name's Peter. I'm ringing from Full Recovery.
Hello, mate.
If you need to, I'll be way down to your mate. Should be around about 30, 40 minutes.
Oh, I do. I'll be honest, as annoying as this situation's been, not being able to drive the van, not being able to go anywhere, it was actually made really easy with this TV. I pretty much stayed up until midnight just playing PlayStation. I'm not sponsored or anything. I did pay for this. It was really expensive for what it is. It's a very small TV, but I had to get a particular one because of the width of this unit here. A lot of them were too long and it would have come out past the doors, and I didn't want that, so I paid a little bit more. The whole frame of this is metal as well, but it was a really easy install. So if you are looking for a TV that goes over your overhead cabinets, I will link it below. But yeah, last night that saved me from being very bored, because the only thing I would have been able to do is just go for a little wander around this industrial estate. So a few dramas today. A little bit different this video, I appreciate that. But I would like to say thank you to everyone that's bought me a beer through the link in the description, and everyone that's supporting me on Patreon. I'm hoping this isn't going to cost me an arm and a leg. I've just spent 450 quid on a new alternator anyway. But without everybody's generosity, it would make keeping this show on the road very, very difficult for me. So I do really appreciate it. And all being well, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll see you next week. Cheers.